Hey, welcome back. Our time talking about culture and the Focus Foundation is coming to a close. I just wanted to share with you the Focus Foundation really quickly and then cover the very last one, the very last behavior that we have to cover. If you've watched the Table of Culture and now all 8 other episodes, I just want to say thanks for watching, man. That's incredible. Thank you for kind of investing your time into expanding your capacity as a church leader, as a volunteer, and as someone who's a part of our team. I just wanted to kind of recap, and then I'll cover the very last Focus Foundation. We are a front row focused church. We are active in evangelism. We are bold in generosity. We are excellent in execution. We are clear in communication. We are serious about stories. We are focused on the future, and we are overwhelming in our hospitality. The last one is that we are feedback freaks. We are feedback freaks. We want to make sure that there's an open door policy for you to share your ideas, the improvements, and the solutions that you have to some of the problems that we're experiencing. This happens all the time. It even happened in Scripture. In the book of Acts, some of the widows were being overlooked in the distribution of food. There was a gap in the ministry where people were not receiving equal attention when it came to the distribution of bread. And the people brought it to the leadership of the church, and they said, "Thank you for your feedback. We are going to commission some leaders to oversee this food pantry so that people don't get overlooked or neglected." Now, that's really important that the apostles were open to feedback. Had they not been open to feedback, those grumblings of discontent would have continued. And so I want you to know that this is not a my way or the highway type of church. This is not a my way or the highway type of ministry. We are open to change. We are open to feedback. As a matter of fact, as we grow as a church, we're going to need you to keep your eye on the problems that might arise. There might be problems in the parking lot that I never see from the pulpit. There might be problems in your life group that I never get a chance to see firsthand because I'm not in your life group. I want you to know that this is not a permission to complain, but this is permission to provide feedback. There's a difference between complaining and providing feedback, because feedback always has solutions attached to it. Complaining only presents the problem. We know that there are plenty of problems at our church. I'll let you know that. There will always be problems in any growing ministry. All the way back in the Bible, even in the Old Testament, there were problems with leadership as they moved millions of people from slavery into freedom. There was problems in the New Testament as they overlooked widows in the distribution of food. So just trust me when I tell you, I understand that there will constantly be problems. But when you bring problems without solutions, all that does is burden the leadership. And so you become someone who just brings problems. But when you provide healthy feedback, it provides a solution. So instead of saying the quality of the coffee in the lobby is terrible, instead of leaving it at that, you could say, what can we do to improve the quality of the coffee that we serve? I wonder if we could grind the beans here at the church before service instead of purchasing just the Folgers in the tub that's already ground. That right there is feedback attached with a solution that we can move forward on. But if you just said the coffee in the church is terrible, it's hard for us to, first of all, take that into consideration because it has no solution. Second of all, it's not very leadership-like for you not to attach a solution to your feedback. Every time you give feedback, as we are feedback freaks, you're going to need to provide a solution to that. As leaders and as servants, when we bring something to the top tier levels of leadership, we need to make sure that we are attaching solutions to that feedback so that we can make improvements and not just be weighted down by the problems, the long list of problems that we might have.